Okay, per usual, we'll go through all the heroes first. Show you guys all the stats first, so you guys don't need to worry about anything. Berkut has 17 speed.
Yep. Hello, Reed.
Mareeta looks pretty good. 33 attack, 41 speed base. God damn, she's fast.
Oh yeah.
Corrin solid all around. Tiki looks really good too. 36, 34, 37. Wow, super balanced. Oh, Delphia looks like Delthea. Delthea just looks like normal Delphia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except she won't be when we get to her kid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll have to change that. She looks so good.
She does.
I love Fallen
really
Heroes.
Like
they all
that.
look so good.
So that's not our original artist, is it?
It's not. It's not her original artist. You're right.
Yeah, that was Miwabi Sakura. Geso did, if I'm not mistaken, Ophelia and Winter Alyssa.
All right, but yeah, let's start it. So,
All right.
immediately, let's start with Mareeta.
All right.
What's her BST?
So Morita is a 168 BST sword infantry with speed and res super boons.
What?
And
Speed?
Super bane.
Okay.
Yep. She's as fast as Carla.
Wait, speed super bane?
Spoon.
Spoon.
Speed and res super boons and
Oh.
defense super bane.
Okay, I heard spoon. Now I'm confused. Anyways, that guys takes her to 45 speed. She is just like Lucas, hitting the new era of maxes for
No,
other stats.
Lucas is 42 base with a super boon. Marita is 41, which is the same as Carla, I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
isn't Lucas 41 defense?
No, 42 defense, which is unusual.
Oh, okay. Whatever. They both hit 45 is the point.
46 for Lucas.
Real? Okay. Whatever. I'll double check later. I was pretty sure it was 41.
Nah, the 42 is the weird one. 41, we've seen it a few times, like Winter F, for example, on his attack. So 41 is normal. 42, unprecedented.
Carla 40 speed with super boon.
Carla is 40 base. Okay, so then Marita's actually Wrecker is 39. Okay, so this is the fastest then. That's okay.
Okay. So my point still stands. She is the fastest of the infantry heroes, which blows my mind because that 45 speed base possibility of it, if you have a super boon on speed, is just incredible. Which you kind of want because that will maximize your flashing blade usage. Though even at base speed, you could probably use it pretty damn well considering the meta right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, she is going to rely on that flashing blade to generate damage. 33 attack base with a 16 light weapon.
I was definitely expecting a lot more than that, but
I kind of expected her to be like Ira, which is a little bit more defensive, but lowish attack. But this is way too close to Ira for comfort.
Way too close to Ira for comfort. Why do you say that?
Because 33 attack. I think didn't Ira have very similar attack? Ira has 33.
Right. So, okay, just to compare between Ira and Mareeta, because and also Carla, because those are her most closest comparables. I guess Mia too, but just those two is fine.
Yeah. So Ira has 1 less HP, equal attack, 4 less speed, 2 more defense, and 2 less res. And as for Carla, Carla has equal HP, 2 more attack, 1 less speed, 6 less defense, and 1 less res.
I think Mareeta is probably the best balance between those two, then. Especially with the kit considered, she is definitely the best balance.
She takes Carla's speed and Ira's bulk, which is nice.
Puts it together. And because of the flashing blade and Shao sword usage, she even uses the base stats way better.
Yeah.
For those who forgot, Shao sword allows her to double as long as she's over 50%, I believe. And there's also
it's Forseti.
Forseti, yes, basically. And it's also special trigger cooldown -1. So she basically is an instant desperation, guys. As long as she's above 50% HP, and then because she has flashing blade and null follow up, she's great for killing armors because flashing blade does 5 damage pure, and also special cooldown +1. So she's spamming out Lunas. Basically, she attacks you twice. The first one gets her Luna ready, and she hits the Luna the next turn. And then the flashing blade also gets her 5 true damage. Like, she hits so hard. She's just spamming out specials and spamming out pure damage. and she's always doubling basically because her speed is so fast. It's incredible.
It actually is quite nice.
And
it's nice to see the speed being an offense where attack isn't holding up to it.
Right. And also, because of null follow-up, you can't stop her with something like Wary, so...
Yep.
Very scary. But yeah, I really like her. 33 attack, 41 speed. The 33 attack might be a bit low, but keep in mind, she comes with Flashing Blade and Shao Sword, so she's all... She doesn't... There's a trade-off. She can't really have high attack, otherwise she'd just be completely broken. Because the Flashing Blade is already giving her such a big boost in damage, and then Shao Sword allowing her to double already. It's already way too good of a combination. So 33 attack might seem a bit low, but in fact, it really doesn't impact her at all. She's still going to be amazing.
One thing chat did mention is that it's good for Gale Force setups where, you know, you have too much attack, you can't trigger Gale Force. So she's perfect for that, I guess.
Interesting. I guess that works, yeah. Gale Force would be dropped to 4, so she would just instantly trigger Gale Force. Wow, she is a perfect Gale Force user too.
Easily. Yeah.
And because her because Flashing Blade is not on the special trigger, it is constant, you're still not misusing Flashing Blade. It's still being fully used.
Right.
Oh my god, she is... Alright, Luna is great, but I think Gale Force might be the perfect option as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I really like Mareeta. I think she is the most offensive hero of this bunch. I don't even need to look at the other heroes to be able to say that. She is...
Yeah, the most directly offensive, without a doubt.
Yep, she is straight up a killer. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
But just double checking, what is her BST again?
168.
168. So she is basically better Rucker. Because Rucker is 167 and does not have that attack or that speed.
Wrecker, I'll give him a quick comparison because why not?
Yeah.
He has 2 more HP, 1 less attack, 2 less speed, same defense, and 1 more res. Same BST.
Oh, wait, I thought he was 167.
Nope.
Huh, okay.
68.
My mistake. It doesn't really matter at one point. But
yeah,
you guys can see the more attack and more speed on Morita just helps her so much better.
IVs for high merged Morita.
Puts it in his res and HP of all things.
Color, I would always say for Morita, just go for speed. I understand attack is super useful, but we have to be careful here because I really do foresee a day in the future where we're going to get more of these fast heroes, in which case your Flashing Blade's not doing anything. And because it's a super boon, why not? And because you're already getting pure damage from Flashing Blade, I don't even view attack as that necessary. So, in my eyes, definitely go for plus speed. So even if you maxed her out, she would reach like 50-something, but that's fine.
Yeah. The speed meta is, of course, something that's always up and down, but I think that a plus speed might be good future-proofing for her.
Okay.
I don't know.
But wrapping it up, I mean, pretty clear, in my opinion, new best infantry sword hero. Don't really think
at
there's
least
much
up there, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, who do you think is even comparable? Well, Ira will be comparable just by the fact that they're actually... Yeah.
Roy and Marth are also good competitors via bonus doubler or with human virtue. Or how Marth is still eating dragons.
See, the problem with that is Marita's sword ability to just constantly double. I mean, well, not constantly double. The desperation aspect of it is so useful. She has such an advantage going for the attack that the other heroes just simply don't have. And it's not like she's going to be bad defensively because her bulk is there too. So straight up, great all around.
Yeah.
Of course,
she's definitely up there. I'll give that.
Yeah, the only thing I can see against her is the fact that she doesn't have this encounter.
Yeah, the lack of DC and lack of res can be against her.
Right, but you know what? That's not a big deal. You wanna be min-max. You wanna be really good at one thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to have a specialist than a generalist, which Roy would probably be more of a generalist position.
All right, but yeah, moving on. We're going next to Berkut with his hot waifu. I mean, I try not reading the comments, but I know who she is now. But I'm not gonna say it for everyone else's sake. This
that you know what?
This is insane min-maxing, isn't it?
It's very much
definitely is.
Freed.
What is BST? And
so Berkut
is
a 157 BST Lance Cavalier with HP, speed, and res super banes and attack super boom.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. You might look at the 157 BST and be like, well, that's not very high. We just looked at a 168 BST hero. Except for the fact he doesn't need any kind of speed. So, literally every one of those speed points that he could have gotten was going to be virtually useless. Of course, having more speed is going to be useful to some degree. It's just because his weapon prevents doubles, prevents follow-ups. Now, do they confirm it has to be ranged to prevent follow-ups?
I haven't seen anything against it, but I'm pretty sure it is, since the conditional of being attacked by ranged comes first.
Right, okay. Well, it will still matter to him then when he's going up close, but he does have 35 defense base, which is pretty respectable.
That is really respectable.
And he has 35 attack, which is respectable, and 30 res, which is very, very respectable for a Cav hero.
I was not expecting that much res.
Yeah. So, all in all, for those who forgot, Kriemhild is this amazing weapon that basically, if you put a hero next to him, or within 2 spaces, he gets distant counter and he prevents follow-ups. Distant counter against everything ranged is essentially what it is. But the caveat, which is a really good caveat, is that he does 20 damage to the closest ally, which is a good thing because you can now imagine you can set up heroes into Brazen instantly, into Vantage instantly. Like, it's so easy. Before, you had to somehow find a fight to get into those percentages, or you had to like waste a turn, like with, you know, Reciprocal Aid or something, right? Or Ardent Sacrifice or whatever. Now you don't even have to do that. You just have to set Berkut up and you can set a hero in. So it is such a useful weapon, not just for himself, but for your team as well.
Right.
His special is Reprisal, but who cares? But yeah. Go ahead, hit Legion.
Warding Stance 4 is definitely what keeps this going. 38 base res when attacked is really commendable.
Yes.
Being able to stop mage doubles, stop their specials, and then also have that nice distant counter with all that extra res bulk. It is safe to say that he's probably one of the best mage counters that we have right now, so long as he has that ally to kill or damage. Yeah, and of course, so much synergy can be pulled off of that.
Absolutely. And Tatsu mentioned the Leaf, the Dark Asker.
Yeah, Leaf has Soak of a Becker, which is the same effect, essentially. 20 damage,
but
for all stats +4 and stopping doubles.
But I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm interested in see what they're gonna do with that because I'm pretty sure Berkut's pretty damn in my eyes, Berkut is virtually perfect. Maybe you could drop his speed a bit more, but I don't even think that's, you know,
well, his speed's already the lowest of cavalry, I believe, because you might think his stats are actually very reminiscent of Farid's if you think about it. For comparison's sake, Farid only has 1 more HP, 2 more attack, equal speed, 1 more defense, and then 4 less res.
Yeah, they are very, very comparable. There's nothing. I have nothing against Berkut. He's actually really good, but I'm just saying, like, there's virtually nothing you can adjust. Like, the speed points are virtually wasted, but that's fine. It's already the lowest it is, so you can't really ask for more.
Yeah.
And because he has Warding Stance, defensively 35 defense and 38 res when attacked. And you are not going to use him offensively. Maybe you use him offensively to finish something off, but that's about it. So,
I mean, he has a good attack stat. 55 plus attack, you can really use that well.
Well, I don't think you're one-shotting anything. I think you'll just use it to finish
No, you just have to use Quick Riposte.
Right, yeah.
Just pretty much yeah.
Which also lends to the fact that he's super easy to build, because he has Warding Stance 4, and you just drop QR on him. He has Odd Res Wave 3, which is a fine skill to keep, because on odd turns you get that extra res. So, all in all, pretty damn complete hero.
Oh, yeah. That special is going to be the most interesting thing to change, but very good hero.
I think it's Iceberg.
Iceberg probably, yeah.
Iceberg is not going to be as consistent, guys, as Bonfire. Because Bonfire, you will get that, you will have 35 defense at all times, so you'll get that consistent Bonfire damage. Whereas with Iceberg, you'll only do more damage if you're attacked or on odd turns, slightly. So that's the only thing I guess it's worth debating about Berkut. But yeah, very easy to build, very solid all around, great stats. Completely lived up to the hype. Considering I still view the original Berkut as pretty damn mediocre.
He's not bad. I mean, he has good res for his time and solid HP bulk. Like, he has a lot of this Berkut has, and Berkut's lance is really good, but that's it.
Yeah.
He's just a stat ball that doesn't really do much with it.
He also came with, what was this ace skill? The water.
Water boost. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was that was wacky. So,
I mean, it kind of worked. Berkut has 48 HP post refine. That's actually not bad for water boost, all things considered. But
Well,
we've
boost
gone
skills
to
are kinda
warding
bad,
stance.
so-
yeah, boost skills themselves are inherently not good.
Right. Anyways, Berkut, very, very good. So you just came out of this so far with a new top infantry sword hero. I am not debating this. She is number 1 in my books. And now you have possibly the new top defensive cav hero. Now this is res, at the very least, res tank.
Yeah. The
What are you
highest
talking-
res cavalry is
She's
Yagan.
Oh. Okay.
Although the closest, I mean, Eliwood, Matilda, or Perry, reasonably otherwise.
Okay, sure. But you guys get the point. My entire point is, this banner, you're going to see a lot of power creep. You've already gotten 2. They're top of the class.
You can still kind of debate Mareeta, but not much. And then Berkut, he fits a very interesting role that I guess is hard to compete with. Because not many cavalry focus on that. So as far as lance cavs go, he's uncontested.
All right, next is Corrin, which,
oh boy,
while we've argued she might be the worst of the heroes here just because of the skills, that stat spread basically means she's going to be a great Omega tank. So what is it?
Okay, so Corrin is a 170.
Wait,
BST
what?
color
Repeat
dragon.
that?
Dragon. 173
trainee or something.
What?
Because,
Yes.
Gen 3 infantry.
She's
3
armored. She's armored.
She has the same BST as Amelia.
What the fuck?
She's trainee because fuck you. That's why.
She's armored, except she doesn't have the armored disabilities of moving less and being effective against. Oh, that's so dumb.
She has the same BST as Lucas too. Picnic Lucas.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I've told you guys many times now that the director of FEH is the same as Fates. Is this not clear favoritism? This, in my eyes, is inexcusable. I was already not on board with the Drift Corrins having like virtually 170 BST with Emerge. This goes even above that. Oh, what?
Why did they think? Why are they giving Koren the trainee BST of all people? Consistently. Ugh.
But guys, you can only eat 5 dragon flowers. Fuck your dragon flowers. That was never true balancing.
I guess we could say that her super boon is in speed and her super bane is in res, as well.
Her super boons in speed.
Yes.
Did you just say her super boons in speed?
Yes.
She's fucking perfect. Oh my.
41 speed plus speed, 35 attack, neutral. That's 51 attack and 41 speed base. If you include her solos and the fact that her weapons attack plus 3, that's 60 attack base and 47 speed base if she's solo.
Okay, I hope you guys realize. Yes, that's the thing. Don't forget her breath. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. So Savage Breath. Do you want to repeat what it does? It's so dumb.
So Savage Breath is an attack plus B breath, which gives stats based on the amount of allies that aren't in 2 spaces of you. So if there are no allies within 2 spaces of you, you get +6 to every stat. If there is 1 ally, it's +4 to every stat. 2 allies, it's +2 to every stat. And 3 or more allies, you don't get boosts.
So yeah, Savage Breath, you might want to switch off of it if you're going to use her in Ether raids, because, for example, you would still want to use Keaton with her, for example, or like Marth or something, or Corrin, or anything to boost her stats even further. And because the defensive stats have more value than the offensive stats, she already has so much speed and attack. I don't really think she needs more. The Breath might ultimately not be ideal, but for general usage, extremely ideal. That extra attack, extra speed. Keep in mind, she gets 3 extra attack on a base, and then she can get another 6, so 9 attack just from that. It's crazy. And it's also 16 might, so that's 25 attack.
Yep. It's, I believe, tied with Duma's Fell Breath for how much attacking.
That is dumb. That is so dumb. She's basically armored, except she's not armored.
Yep.
She's basically armored, except a very offensive armored hero.
She's the best infantry colorless dragon in the game. That's all I'm gonna say.
There are no other ones, you little trap.
Wait,
You're trapped.
Well, therefore he's right.
Yeah, but he's right. You're right.
you can argue with me.
Anyways, her A skill is attack speed solo, which is immense because if she already gets she hits 49 speed, guys. That's so dumb.
Yeah, 49 speed or 53 with her boon.
Yep, she's so fast. You leave her alone, she'll just kill anything. And it's not like defensively, she's.
You give
It's
her Def Res
31-27. Yeah.
You can give 12 to both Def and Res with Def Res solo.
Yeah.
So you can hit, what now, 43 defense and 9 res?
She's so good.
Yep.
The only thing questionable is her B skill, which is Sudden Panic 3, which I would argue 100% don't even bother with it. Just
awful on her.
Yeah, she doesn't really have the HP, and Aversa is just so much easier to merge, so you get more HP, and so much easier to get because she's free. So, and right now she's the GHP hero, so even easier. But basically, if what you're looking for is a debuffer or a panic player, don't bother with Corrin. I think it's meant to be fought off. Better B skills though. What do you think are some better B skills? She has to be alone.
Yeah, you could give her no follow up even.
My
just
argument,
do what her original one did.
Right, but my argument was just Mystic Boost. Just let her kill stuff and constantly heal up.
That'll work.
Anyways, she's crazy good, guys. I mean, you could do any build with this. Her, just from the fact that her attack and speed is basically maximum, all you have to do is fix the defense and res, and you got something really special.
Yep.
Not that there's much fixing needed to begin with, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now, from the argument of ether raids, this is a really good Omega tank, but potentially a choice for Omega tank. I think this is better than Viloria. So what's the comparison?
Okay, let me get Viloria out. So Viloria, BST, of course, in check. So Viloria has 3 less HP, same attack, same speed, 2 more defense, and 4 less res.
Okay, it's Corrin. She's better. That is.
I still wouldn't say that honestly because there's a lot more dragon effective weapons right now than there are beast effective weapons.
But I don't like that idea because if we had to argue plus 10ing a hero, you already know in the future beast weapons are coming more and more.
Yeah, anti-beast is going to continue to get stronger.
For now, I still think Viloria.
No, we're talking about like which hero would you max out, and I don't like the idea of doing that because that temporary advantage is long term going to screw you over.
Yeah, I prefer something a little more future-proof, and Koren technically seems to be that way. Not to mention, the only anti-dragon I think ether raids is Naga.
I don't even deal with anti-dragons in ether raids.
I've seen a lot of Naga, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, that's the main one for me. But I mean, I guess as a preference, I still prefer Viloria.
Fine. The reason why I prefer Corrin is because she has variable damage in her breath, which goes a long way because there are a lot of mages. And the fact that she gets much more stats. Like, she already has a stat advantage, but she can get even huger stat advantage, so for those reasons, I prefer Corrin. Alright,
Fair.
Hard to argue that we've gotten to 3 excellent heroes so far. This banner is amazing. But here's the funny thing, we haven't even gotten to the best hero.
Yeah, who is probably the most normal, or at least familiar. So, Tiki is a 180s BST, colorless dragon armor.
180! I said it! It was 180. Ugh.
Why wouldn't it be?
185, and I have no idea why.
No, I meant the bin to reach that.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of figured that as well. She has defense and res, super brains, and that's it. Now, if you look at her stats, it might seem a little familiar, because she literally just has 2 more attack, 1 less speed, and 1 less res compared to Legendary Tiki, and that's it.
I'm shaking my head here because we look at Koren and we're like, wow, that's a lot of stats. You got a Tiki that's even more stats. And the thing is, Tiki is virtually the same because she's basically infantry. Because she doesn't have a movement restriction. Yes, being armored will have flaws because there's effective against armored weapons and whatnot. But that extra stats also goes a really long way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just shaking my head because she's so good.
Yep.
Just to refresh everybody on her skills, Raising Breath is basically the same as Divine Mist or whatever on Legendary Tiki. Effective against dragons, DC, variable damage. Solid. She comes with raised attack speed, but you don't really need it. I think you might want to take the attack speed solo from Koren instead.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a really odd skill to put on her.
Yeah.
Especially since Linus has it.
The reason for that is because brazen attack speed only you need to be under 80% to use it, and special fighter has to be over 50%. So you gotta find this awkward between 30% stats to use it. And brazen attack speed's not that valuable anymore since you can just make Linuses with your grails.
Yeah, that's the one that shocks me, but otherwise.
Anyways, what makes her so good is the fact that she has special fighter and she's fast. For armor anyways, relatively fast. Because
she's slower than her original, but fast.
Wait, how much slower than her original?
1 speed.
But
she has 1 less speed, 1 less res, but 2 more attack.
But she gets it back with Solitary Dream.
She does.
Right. So I don't really think it's an actual demerit on her. Because Special Fighter and Solitary Dream work so well together. Solitary Dream, basically, if she's next to a dragon or by herself, she gets +4 to all stats. And she gets to move 2 spaces. Which, because it's armored movement on 2 spaces, she is not stopped by like things like forests or whatever.
Yep.
She'll literally just walk through it. It's crazy.
She's basically infantry 2.0 as long as the conditions are met, which, depending on your team, that's guaranteed.
You could either use a Dragon Emblem team or just use her by herself. That's so easy.
Yeah. Does screw up Armor Emblem cores, though. So, if you see a lot of Armor Emblem cores where she might, at least she'll break it up.
I'm not sure how much that's going to matter because ultimately I view it like if you just run the standard setup nowadays I see a lot is your Omega tank. You have a legendary Zura and why is his name the Kitsune? His
Kaden?
Kaden. Why did his name skip my mind? But that's the setup basically. Kaden, legendary Zura, and then your Omega tank, which is so easy to set up.
Yep.
Alright, but just to remind everybody, she has 180 VST and she has a skill that gets her +4 to everything relatively easily. So, in reality, in practice, that's 40 attack, 38 speed, 41 defense, and 32 res. She is completely solid.
Yep.
It's so dope. And she's a perfect user for Special Fighter. For those who don't know why Special Fighter is so good, it gets you an extra cooldown, and your opponents can't get their specials to trigger it. So, as a result, you hit her, she gets -2 on her special. So if it's noontime or something, she instantly counters attacks and heals back up, which is a great combination on her, putting noontime on her. And you just every time she gets attacked, she hits back and she heals more. So she will out sustain you. She'll out BST you, and she'll move like a normal infantry. And she's also effective against dragon heroes, has DC, and the variable damage will allow her to destroy the ranged heroes. She's, in my eyes, she is the best armored hero in the game. Now, before someone says she's dragon and armored, and that's 2 weaknesses. Yeah, but you don't have to. You can do things to cover up for it. You don't literally go into a battle with just one hero, and even if you have a main hero, you can have other heroes help her out. And for the purposes like ether raids and stuff, you have other teams. You don't have to go in with her. So I always didn't like that argument because it's like the belief that you gotta use your one team for everything. So whenever you can use Tiki, it's basically a free win in my eyes.
Yeah. You could still argue, for example, but she's definitely up there with the best, and definitely the most flexible in how she can be offensive and defensive.
Now, back to the memes, the old memes of Tiki countering Tiki. We're still there. The true counter for Tiki is Tiki.
Yep. absolute counter for Tiki is Tiki. Look at that 28 res.
What if Tiki's your only bonus unit? Then she has to be on every team. True, but that's temporary. I don't like arguing like temperance for as a hindrance.
Yeah.
She can't be your only bonus unit because I believe Asker Trio still.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you
in.
absolutely can't have her as your own, but your only viable one, yeah.
Yeah. If you're trying to stay in tier 21. Anyways, I think that is pretty easy. Like for her, just change her A skill. It could also be Fortress Defense Res.
Yep.
So she would therefore become, 42, 33, and then +4, so like 37 res and 47 defense base. And she doesn't really need that attack in my opinion. So
she got that extra 2 attack just to lose it.
Yeah, she got the extra 2 attack just to lose it. Anyways, the entire idea is Tiki's just amazing. Corrin is amazing. Berkut is amazing. Mareeta is amazing. Everyone is amazing. So in my eyes, you got the new top armored dragon hero by far. The new top infantry hero in terms of like being Omega tank, colors Omega tank. The new top defensive lancer, especially when it comes to res. Well, the new defensive res lancer is a better way to word it. And then the new top sword hero. You can argue with me if you like, but at the very least, I don't think you can argue that they're top 3 in their respective classes, and that is what power creep's about.
I'll agree on that one.
I'll wait a bit. I want to see how they perform before.
That is true.
Before
I do predict Tiki is not going to be that bad for me compared to other armors, but I'm not gonna make full judgment on that yet.
I already think Arena Assault is obnoxious because all I do is fight armor, and that's why I've been making so many anti-armor heroes. Like literally every anti-armor hero I can make, I made. Like it's the free-to-play ones. It's getting too ridiculous in my opinion with the armor heroes. And in this case, she doesn't even move like armored heroes, so she's gonna be even harder to stop. Like with armor heroes, you can always take your time.
She gets away from the armor ball. That's the main thing. So you might be able to get her away from all the rallies and whatnot. And
with this proper setup, she might be able to hide next to your Grima, and that won't stop her.
Yeah, with the right setup, she might be able to survive.
All right, but the final hero, the free hero, the one that I think everyone should be most excited about because she's free, is Delthea. And with her stat spread of 41 HP, 36 attack, 33 speed, 19 defense, and 28 res, that's pretty solid. But what is that in terms of BST?
Okay, so Delthea is a 150 BST, blue mage infantry.
Wait, you cut out.
Delthea is a 157 BST, blue mage infantry.
So she has
only
more
a
BST.
red super bane. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but she has more BST than her original form.
Yes, it's because she's in Gen 3.
Oh my god. I love my base Delthea. But here's the thing. From what I can tell, most of it just went into defense, so it's not a big difference.
HP.
And HP.
Pretty much all in HP.
Really?
For reference, Delthea, the original, has 8 less HP, the same attack, 1 more speed, 6 less defense, and 3 more res.
Okay, so went to defense and HP mostly, so.
Yep.
It's not a big difference.
Weird. Yeah. I mean, good HP stat.
But 36, 33, man. I love Delthea. I would totally make a +10 Delthea if I didn't need another hero for Arena. I'm waiting for a 170 BST blue armor or blue infantry or something to go into Arena with.
Mordecai.
From Grails, I mean.
Oh, from Grails.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you get blue dual infantry at some point, if we get that.
I don't want to rely on
orbs, so
yeah. I don't want to rely on dual infantry and stuff like that because I feel like you just lose your A slot. I don't like doing that. I'm already gonna use a Versa. I was gonna have dual flyers, Nino, dual infantry. So I don't want my entire team to be relying on it.
Good point.
All right, but yeah, we don't know her skills. So what are they?
Okay, so let's start from the bottom. So her C slot.
You start from the bottom.
Yeah, because
you're bottom.
Important.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Delthea C slot is attack wave 3. They seem to be doing this a lot. Yeah.
What? That's so good. Now that's a free even attack wave.
4-star, by the way.
Yeah. What? Okay.
I mean, it's a wave skill, so
it's the third. I think this is the 3rd even wave we've gotten from this. We're just missing speed.
Nice.
Her ace. Oh no, because it was odd res wave and odd. Never mind. Her A slot is Death Blow 3, as one would expect from Delthea.
Yep.
5-star locked. Her
Which is
special
weird,
is
but
Glacies. And then her weapon is called Death.
Oh, why do all the cute lollies get the funny names for weapons?
Alright, so Death grants res plus 3, and then it grants attack speed, defense, res plus 4 during combat.
What?
After combat, if unit attacked, deals 4 damage to unit.
What? It's what? It's a constant combat buff then.
It's a constant Fury 4 as a combat buff, and only does 4 damage after combat.
What? And there's a res plus 3. What?
And res plus 3. Yep.
Make 5-star Delphia. That is 37 speed, 40 attack. With the tome, it's
58 attack, 54.
Oh, she's so good. She's better than her original form.
She can get to 66 attack with just her kit.
Wow. Make Delphia. She's super good.
So yeah, for reference, 41 HP, 54 attack, 37 speed, 23 defense, and 35 res with her tome.
Yes. So, very clear. Great against red mages. Great against anything red, to be honest. Yep. And pretty good against blue heroes too, because she'll just overwhelm them. Oh, this is a great hero.
This is actually a really good free-to-play unit.
HP.
Yeah, this is a top-notch GHB hero, and if nothing else, she's great for merges. But I would at least merge her one time, because judging by this,
extra attack and speed.
Yeah, she'll get attack and speed from her first merge. It's gonna be 2 HP, 2 attack, 1 speed, so that's really good.
So that's 38 attack and 34 speed with 1 merge.
Yeah. Oh, she's so good. She's better than original Delthea. I have original Delthea, and I love her too. But okay, make a Delthea, guys. I think you should be really excited for the free hero at very least.
This free hero is amazing.
She's amazing.
Honestly.
She looks good, and she's amazing. And I like lollies.
There's not a lot of blue mages in the free-to-play pool. Your other options are Oliver,
and
Ursula, and Sias.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He really is, okay?
Thanks, Jump Tonight, for the sub. Alright, but I think that's it. To sum things up, make Delthea. Everyone should make Delthea. Great hero. Worth every feather. You will never have enough blue mages. There are too many goddamn red heroes in the game, so...
Yep.
Tiki, top of the class for dragons. In my opinion, this is the ultimate iteration of armor. If you could remove the movement issues from armor, they're perfect for ether raids. And Tiki has done that. And that's the biggest thing in my eyes for it. Like, if you do a full armor team, it's now not as scary. You don't have to worry as much as not getting all the lift or whatever. All the pots or whatever. All the ether, I mean. And Koren, of course. Totally Omega tank material, colorless infantry. Has the same BSD as Amelia. She is basically an armor hero. And she has crazy amount of stat boosting. Berkut, amazing all around against, especially as a res tank. Great for your team synergies, like for setting up like vantages, brazens, whatnot. And Mareeta, a pure powerhouse on attack. This Fallen Heroes series has been insane. So much better than last year. To be fair, last year Harden was really good too. So
last year had Grima and Harden.
Grima and Harden were really good. Celica was a bit wonky.
Celica's a bit weird, but Fallen Takumi was at that time probably one of the best free-to-play units, and he's still very memorable.
Still very useful. Interesting. You guys, if you guys haven't seen him, I played against a guy who used double Takumi and I got blocked. It was so bad. Okay, but yeah, that's your banner. What do you guys think? Let me know.